Hello students, welcome to science class. Today we will continue with chapter heat and today's topic is radiation. Before this we have studied about the mode of transfer of heat, that is conduction and convection, and today we are going to study about radiation. What is radiation? Students, you have observed that we get the heat from the sun directly, and the method of conduction and convection, it requires some medium for the heat to flow, because the molecules of the body, they play an important role in this process. However, there is another mode of transfer of heat called radiation, by which the heat from the sun reaches us. So in this method we can say beta that in radiation heat travels in the form of electromagnetic waves. This mode of transfer of heat in radiation, it does not require any medium. Radiation, it does not require any medium, or you can say the mode of transfer of heat in which the heat is traveled from hot body to the cold body without any medium, that is known as the radiation. Okay, so radiation is a process of heat transfer from hot body to cold body without the involvement of any medium. The energy involved in this process is called radiant energy, right? So when we sit in front of a room heater, right? When we sit in front of the room heater, we get heat by this process. A hot utensil kept away from the flame, it cools down as it transfers the heat to the surroundings by radiation. Our body too, it gets heat. Our body too gives heat to the surroundings and receives heat from it by the process of radiation. That means all the hot bodies, they radiate heat. When this heat falls on some object, a part of it is reflected and a part of it is absorbed and a part of it may be transmitted. This is very important paragraph, that all the hot body, they radiate heat, and this heat which falls on objects, some part is reflected, some is absorbed and some part is transmitted. The temperature of object, it increases due to the absorbed heat, right? The temperature of object, it increases due to absorb part of the heat. So why are you advised when to use an umbrella when you go out of the sun? See students, to understand it more clearly, see beta, all hot objects, whether the solid, liquids or gas, they emit radiant energy. Okay, when this radiant energy, it falls on object, it is partially absorbed and partially reflected. The amount of heat absorbed or partially the amount of heat absorbed or radiated, it depends on the nature and color of the object. For example beta, you might have observed that the dark color, it absorbs more heat, and light colors, they are poor absorbers and good radiators of heat. Okay, light colors, they are poor absorbers but they are good radiators, right? To understand this more clearly beta, see this activity 4.10. Okay, this activity 4.10 will tell us that what kinds of clothes we should wear in summer and winter. We know that beta, we wear especially we wear light color clothes in summers and we wear dark colored clothes in winters. Why so? See this activity 4.10. What you have to do here in this, you have to take beta two identical tin cans, paint the outer surface of one black and of the other white. As you can see in this diagram beta, these are the two identical tin cans. First can is painted black from outside, this is black color, and the other tin can is painted white from outside. Okay, Now, pour equal amount of water in each and leave them in the midday sun for about an hour. Now in these two cans you have to pour some water, equal amount of water, and leave these two cans in the sunlight for an hour. Okay. Now measure the temperature of water in both the cans. When you will leave these two tin cans filled with water for an hour in the sun, after 1 hour you have to measure the temperature of water in both the cans. Now, do you find any difference in the temperature? In which can is water warmer? You will feel the difference even by touching the water in the two cans. Now students, you will observe that when you will leave these two cans for an hour in the sunlight, you will find that water which is kept in this container, which is painted black from outside, water here it will be more warmer as compared to water which is kept in this tin can which is painted white from outside. And what is the reason? Reason is that कि जो डार्क कलर क्लोथ्स होते हैं, मतलब डार्क कलर्स जो होता है, इट एब्जॉर्ब्स मोर हीट. Dark surfaces, it absorbs more heat, due to which the water cap in this container which is painted black from outside, the temperature of this water is higher because it is painted dark black from outside, and the light color, it reflects most of the heat that falls on it. Okay, so this concept is clear to you. I hope you all have understood this concept. Now students, there is one question which is based on this concept, that why we are more comfortable wearing light color or white color clothes in summers and dark color clothes in winter. So I hope so you all can give this answer, that we wear light color clothes because in summers, because light color it reflects most of the heat. ठीक है, it reflects most of the heat and we feel cooler, it is comfortable. And we wear dark color clothes in winters because dark color it absorbs more heat and keeps us warm. That's why we prefer dark color clothes in winter, right? Now we'll move towards the next topic, that is woolen clothes keep us warm in winter. We all know that we used to wear woolen clothes in winter because it keeps us warm. So why so? So in winter we use woolen clothes because wool is poor conductor of heat. You know what is beta poor conductor? What is the meaning of poor conductor here? Conductors means which allows the heat to pass through, and poor conductors means which does not allow the heat to pass through. So this wool, it does not allow our body heat to escape, and thus it keeps us warm. Moreover, this woolen fiber, there is the air trapped in between the wool fibers. In between the wool fiber, air is trapped. This air prevents the flow of heat from our body to the surroundings. So we feel warm. This is very important. It question also comes. Okay, why woolen clothes keeps us warmer? So you can write this answer. Because woolen fiber, it has air trapped in between the fibers, wool fibers, and this air prevents the flow of heat from our body to the cold surroundings. So we feel warm. Now suppose beta, you are given the choice to in winters of using either one thick blanket or two thin blankets which are joined together. So what would you choose and why? Okay, suppose there is very cold in winters, you know, their temperature is very down, and you have been given a choice to use one thick blanket or two thin blankets. One is thick blanket and there are two thin blankets. Then what you will choose? Obviously, this two thin blankets, it will gives us more heat. It will keep us more warm. And why so? Understand it very carefully, students. The air gets trapped between the two layers of warm clothes. In this two thin blankets, the air gets trapped in between the two layers of this blankets. And air, we know that air, it acts as insulators of heat. Air is poor conductor of heat, and this layer prevents our body heat to escape. It will not allow our body heat to escape in the surroundings. So more layer of thin clothes will allow more air to get trapped, and as a result we will not feel cold. So wearing more layer of clothing during winter keeps us warmer than wearing just one thick piece of clothing, right? So students, the chapter is completed. I hope you all have understood the chapter. Thank you.